Imagine you're a student. The PA system crackles. Principal voice comes on, but you hear the trembling. You hear the fear. How does that make you feel? In real emergencies, people don't just follow instructions. They follow emotions. That's why how a leader sounds can change everything in a lockdown. Today, I want to show you what happened in one high school and how calm leadership can actually save lives. I'm Dr. Raymond Trigg, your premier safety expert. I'm also the author of Play It Safe for Teens and Keep Them Safe for Adults. A parent reached out to me after a unscheduled lockdown at their child's school. This wasn't a drill. There was a real emergency in or around the building. The principal had to address the students over the loudspeaker. His voice was shaking. The students heard it. Fear spread, and that fear spread faster than the actual threat. Some of the students started calling their parents, and their parents started to feel that same anxiety and the threats that their children were telling them over the phone. Number one, should the students be using their phones during an actual lockdown? No. But back to my leaders. When leaders show panic, people panic. Calm is just as much a strategic tool as locked doors and barricaded entrances. Now, this moment exposed a critical gap in many school plans, the emotional side of crisis leadership. So let's break down how that connects to two core parts of my book, Keep Them Safe. Now, part one, which addresses school safety, leadership, and crisis communication. Principals and school leaders must not only practice what they say, but also how they say it. When they're doing their drills, they should practice their tone of voice, the pacing, the calmness. In real emergencies, the principal or whoever is calling out the instructions, their job is to announce the lockdown clearly and calmly. Something like, attention staff and students, the school is now in a lockdown. Now, once that school goes into a lockdown, this is where the teachers take the lead with their specific actions inside the classrooms. Whether they should be locking their doors, moving students away from the sight lines, getting students into the safe zones, keeping everyone silent, and also reassuring kids directly. According to the CDC's Crisis and Emergency Risk Communication Manual, calm, credible communication paired with simple, doable instructions reduces fear and increases compliance. Now let's move to part three. This is personal safety, what students can do in the moment. The first thing is they can breathe to stay calm. Slow, steady breaths, that helps your body and mind settle. Staying quiet. Silence keeps you safe and allows you to hear what's happening. Listen for clear steps. Focus on your teacher's directions and follow them right away. Don't get caught up in the what ifs. Just do the next safe step. This is just one example of what I cover in my book, Keep Them Safe, an educator's guide to school safety, digital safety, and personal safety. Inside this book, you'll find 75 actionable tips covering digital safety, personal safety, school safety, tools that every parent, teacher, and school leader need to protect kids in today's world. Now, you can get your copy by going to drraymondtrigg.com, or you could actually click the QR code that's in this slide. Now, remember, safety doesn't start with the plan on the shelf. It starts with how we live it, how we lead it, and how we teach it. So let's keep them safe together.